All right, so in this video, I'm going to show you how to install Claude Code with VS Code, just to show you what it looks like once you have it going. And this might look a little intimidating, but I promise you, this is a great way to do it. I've been using this um, it's connected to my task manager. I ask it what tasks I have. I use this to land a job. I had a folder in here, land a job. I actually have a job that I'm starting in a couple weeks. So, yes, I used it to write my resume, prep for the interviews, even create a presentation. Um, and using it this way versus chat is chat forgets. Um, every time you open up a chat with Claude, it's like you're chatting with a stranger if you use the browser version. So, anyway, I'm going to assume if you're watching this, you want to do this. So, here we go. Step one is install VS Code. And this is the Substack article I wrote for this. So, I'm going to be going through it. Um, you'll have the link, install it whether on Windows or Mac. Once you install VS Code, you have it here. I'll have a new window. So download, install VS Code. First step done. Step two is install Claude Code. So the way you do that is you click this little icon here, and that opens up the terminal. And then you copy this little piece of code here. Oops. And then you paste it. Make sure there isn't you can see here, it should be right there, the cursor, no extra space. I do that. And it'll take a minute to install. And I already have it installed, so it'll still do it. Okay, perfect. Installing latest codes. For me, it's just gonna probably update or something. Okay, Claude Code successfully installed. Then we want to launch Claude. The way you do that is we just type in Claude, enter, and now this is Claude. I can start talking to it. Hey, how's it going? You're not going to do this, but I just want to show you that this is there it is. What are you working on today? And it knows, my version already knows all the stuff that I'm working on. So now we want to authenticate Claude. In your case, a browser should have opened automatically. That would take you to Anthropic or Claude, and you would just log in, just like how you do normally. That authenticates it. That connects this to your account. So you would log in with your email and password. Once you do that, you want to install the Claude extension. So the way we do that is we click right here on this little extensions icon. You can see it's already showing there, but you'll type in Claude Code. And it should be this first one. You know it's the first one. It should be by Anthropic. Click on it, and for you it'll say install. For me it says uninstall because I already have it. And you'll just go ahead and install it. I have those images here on how to do it. Then once you install it, you'll see this icon here. You can see I also have the ChatGPT, the OpenAI one, Codex. But see, now I have it here and I can start doing stuff right away. Um, the next step is to create a project folder to have Claude work in. So I'm going to go to my Finder. Now I'm doing this manually. I can literally tell Claude to do it for me, but just so you understand what's happening, I'm going to create it in my Documents folder, new folder, Michael's example folder. I already have this one. This is the one I actually work in. It has everything in there. But I'm gonna create a new one just so you see what it's like. Michael's example folder. And now I'm gonna X this out. These are just tabs here. I'm gonna go to File, Open Folder, and we're gonna open the folder we just created. Documents, Michael's example folder. You can call yours whatever your name is, main folder, main Claude folder if you want to remember. But now we're in that folder. You can see here Michael's example folder. So now I'm going to ask Claude, whatever project I'm working on, this is what I'm actually doing. And you're going to see an example. I'm planning on moving state. Can you help me plan for that? Create a folder and any other files necessary. This involves finding a new apartment and selling everything that I currently own. Let's see what it does. And the purpose of doing it this way, first, you're going to use way less tokens. Um, in another video, I'm going to show you setting up a folder system for this. But for this video, it's really just getting set up one folder and you working within that folder. So you can see it's creating a README. It already created it. Portland Move 2027. There's a README file. I can click on this. And the way this is this right here on the left is like this right here, is basically this. It's your folders and files. I can open anything here and just view it if I want. I can literally use VS Code instead of using this if I wanted to. You probably don't want to because it looks not as nice. So it's writing, it's got a timeline checklist, it's got a budget, logistics. You can see it's already figuring stuff out. This looks weird, I know, but the benefit of using this, I can see what it's doing. If I were to use Claude Cowork, which I can switch to this if I want, I can go to Claude Cowork, go to that, choose different folder, and I can literally go into that folder that we just made, Michael's example folder, open. Allow Claude, yes, always, or should I always allow. I can do the same thing here, and it'll create the folder just like it did here. I like this because I can see it's showing what it's doing. It's writing these different folders. It's obviously it's showing this funny thing here, but I like this. You can use this, but that's not what this video is about at this moment. I think moving forward, more and more people who know what they're doing, who are more deep in it, and I'm not a technical person, I'm not a programmer, I'm basically like a project manager in my job. More people are going to be doing it this way. Want me to create, add these, move these tasks to things. So it knows already also because I connected things, which is my task manager. Let me show you that. Let me pull that up here. This is my task manager. And you can see it wants to add stuff into this, which is a totally separate app. So it knows already what to do. I'm going to give it, say, yeah, on arrival, what type of apartment. See, it's asking me great questions. Do you want furnished? Do you want regular? Like a empty apartment. And now I have all these files. Now, if I X out of this and completely close it and then open it again and open up another, and I can click another one if I want, and I start another project. I create content weekly. It's asking me permission for something. Yes. But this is pretty much it. You're pretty much ready to start using Claude better than 99% of people. And I really mean that. Most people, like 80% of people and 90% of people, aren't even using AI. The ones that are, they're just literally in chat. They're literally in the browser. They're not able to do this stuff. It doesn't remember everything like this one will. And it has a million things it wants to do. But that's pretty much it. I can take this. This is in the example folder. I can take this and literally I can ask it to move it into my main folder, my actual one, not the one I made an example for in this video, and it'll remember everything. It'll integrate it into that, and literally all we're using is folders. This is, I didn't make this up. This is from Jake Van Cleef. I highly recommend checking his stuff out. It's let me show you his stuff. It's this guy right here. Follow him, join his school community. I learned all this from him. and I'm just simplifying it because he's way higher level. I had to like took me some time to learn it, even though he teaches it in a really simple, easy way. I still didn't understand a lot of it. So um, we went through this entire article. This is the video version, and it worked. One thing to act on now. Everything hinges on this job that I'm starting. It knows I'm starting this job. Um, I don't know how this one knows as well. It's weird, but you can see everything it created. And that's pretty much it. I'll create another video on how to set up more of a better folder system, a routing system where it can jump from one project to another. But this is all you really need to start playing around and start creating projects. Think about everything you have going on in your life and ask it just like I did at the very beginning. I'm planning on moving state, create more projects. I'm working on this. I have a day job. I want to get better at it. It'll create project folders for that. So that's pretty much everything for this video. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll answer them all and make more videos based on that.